Shaun, come off last year, you know, you get in some games and then big like boom, you're gone and that's it for your playing time. Do you feel like you can have a more consistent, more consistent playing time this year?
Yeah, I do.
What makes you think so?
Because this year I got a little more experience than last season. That's pretty much it.
What was the most frustrating thing last year, Shaun? Because you had a pretty good fall camp and then you know, struggle, you know, throughout the season. What was the most frustrating part about it?
Just trying to gain like my confidence back and stuff like that. But just staying positive, that kind of helped me out a lot.
Arnett, what's it been like to know that you're finally going to play a season, and not only that, but you get to play alongside a guy like Renardo?
I can't wait. We got a good chance to do something special this year. We got a lot of talent, just no matter how hard we play.
What's it been like, you know, playing alongside Renardo? Has it opened things up for you? I know you're only doing pickup ball and stuff, but what do you foresee?
It's been real fun, you know. You can do a lot of stuff offensively, so can I. Coach put in a lot of ball screen for us to do, a lot of high-low stuff for us to do too.
How's Renardo changed just since you've been here? I mean, you've been sitting on the bench watching him from on and off the court. He seems to have changed physically and also emotionally.
Yeah, he changed a lot. He's like a whole new different person. His own manager was the whole 360. So he's a whole different person.
I feel like you and Sid have pretty clearly defined roles. I mean, he says he's going to stay in the paint the majority of the time, so y'all feel like you know going in exactly what you're supposed to do.
I think we both going to be playing inside out. That's just how the offense is. We're going to both be on different spots of the floor at different times.
Okay.
How have you changed, Arnett, since you last played? What have you kind of worked on the most?
I've been working on my jump a lot lately. I've been staying at the practice, picking up a lot more shots. But everything else is pretty much the same. I still play hard, try to get a rebound.
Shaun, talk about the guarded depth on this team and at the 3 spot and how it differs from last year.
This year it's me, Rodney, and sometimes Brian, he might slide to the 3. Last year it was just me and Ray.
You know, Arnett, you said a second ago you feel like this team can do something special. How much do you guys talk about that in the locker room, and then how much you talk about it kind of outside when coaches on around all that?
Yeah, we talk about it every day. We talk about it while we in practice, while we at the house just chilling or whatever. But it's not about talking about it. We gotta go out there and do it. Prove everybody wrong.
Yeah, Arnett, Coach has talked a lot about, you know, leading the SEC in rebounding is something that he did for 6 straight years, and they haven't done it the last 3. Bringing you in is a key part of that. I mean, how much added element to the boards has to happen this year for you guys to be successful?
We had to like lead SEC in rebounding because we was at the bottom last year. So that's one of the main focus this year. And playing defense, I think we was at the bottom of the points given up last year too. So it's two of our main focus this year.
When you were, you know, being recruited or thinking about transferring, and that's always been kind of a mainstay in Mississippi State, just rebounding. I mean, it had to have been kind of disappointing just to be able to watch that from the bench last season.
Yeah, it was kind of disappointing, but we had so much stuff going on last year. It was kind of hard to like even pay attention to that. So I ain't too much pay attention to that last year.
You talking about like the off the court stuff, just distractions and everybody talking about.
Yeah, that was last year though.
Yeah.
I'm more focused on the future, let the past be the past.
Shaun, how important is your role this year in just almost teaching Rodney what college basketball is like, and how much more physical it is and how much more demanding it is just at the same position?
Just going hard every day at practice, competing, and just trying to like tell him stuff to do, like what not to do and stuff like that.
Arnett, it seems like this team, and we've talked about this before, it really looks more like a typical Rick Stansbury team in the strengths that we think you have with the defense and rebounding. Do you get that sense? You have you have good parts in every position?
Oh yeah, like I said, like we have we got a lot of depth.